You're killing me, man. You know I've always been your biggest fan, and now I can't even listen, 'cause I'll get to missing her, then the hurt gets worse. Damn straight, I used to love your songs, but now every time that one comes on, my heart gets broken half. But do I wish I could get her back? Damn straight. Damn straight. Nobody in his right mind would have left her. That was her favorite song. She sang along every time it came
Scotty McCreery and
on.
Damn Straight. Would you be comfortable if your current partner was best friends with his or her ex? Most people are not, and I don't think I would be either. 72% of those polled said that having a person that has a platonic close relationship with an ex makes them very uncomfortable.
Serving up the best of today's hot new country. Q92, KHPQ.
Hey y'all, this is Justin Moore,
And this is Priscilla Block.
and this is our new song, You, Me, and Whiskey. When I first heard You, Me, and Whiskey, I just thought, man, this is a really cool song and a unique way to, tell a story that's been told before, and I really thought it was me. It's not sappy, but it is a little romantic, but it's still got a bit of a tougher side to it, if you will. And Priscilla was the first one I thought about because we had just played a show together. I thought, man, she would knock this out of the park, and she did. I knew she would do fantastic, but she exceeded even my expectations, so I'm really excited about it. You've been doing that 9 to 5 straight line walking, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time
Since I've seen that letting down your hair, double dog dare look in your eyes.
Oh, and you've been burning it at both ends. Been a hot minute since you flipped that switch.
Girl, it ain't nobody's fault. Shut the world off and turn it back to when it was you, me, and whiskey all night long, sinking to the bottom of them country songs. Fire burning hot till the last drop's gone. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. Saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you, me, and whiskey all night long. I see you still got that knock it back shot glass, girl, you ain't missed a beat. You already let a little 4-letter slip and your hands are all over me.
And you're already talking dirty, and it's only 10:30. We know where it goes from here. I can't find this me in a red wine glass.
Yeah, and I can't find it in a beer. It's you, me, and whiskey all night long, sinking to the bottom of them country songs. Fire burning hot till the last drop's gone. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. We're saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you, me, and whiskey all night long. Yeah, baby.
Whiskey all night long. You, me, and whiskey all night long.
Sinking to the bottom of them country songs, turning this house to a honky tonk. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. Saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you, me, and whiskey all night long.
Yeah, whiskey all night long.
Hey y'all, this is Justin Moore,
And this is Priscilla Block.
and that was our new song, You, Me, and Whiskey.
Click on me. KHPQ. KHPQ is only a click away. Streaming 24/7 at KHPQ.com.
It's time now for Yellow Jacket Basketball. The Yellow Jackets are looking for a great season as Judson Smith takes over the reins as the new boys coach. And expectations are sky high for girls coach Matthew Post following last season's success. So follow along for some exciting Clinton Yellow Jacket basketball action right here on KHPQ. Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors. First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Joe Lee Chevrolet, The River Company Insurance Company, Blagg Law Firm, Davis Cash Lumber, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Ozark Health Medical Center, by Goods Cash Saver, by Joey Dobbs State Farm Insurance, and by Conway Regional Medical Center, and by all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters. Tonight's live video stream on YouTube and Facebook, brought to you by Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. And the player of the game each week brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Clinton. Now, let's join our announcers for tonight's game. KHPQ Sports Director Jeff Hall and producer-announcer Mike Hawley. Get ready for tonight's Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ.
Mike Hawley joins me. We are live from Yellow Jacket Arena, the site of the Arkansas Activities Association Class 3A Regional Playoff. Yellow Jackets hosting this year, and they're getting ready to take the floor. The Clinton Senior Girls against the Jonesboro West Side Girls. We're just a few minutes away as they finish up the starting lineups. It's loud in the arena, so hope you can stay with us. Exciting atmosphere. Glad to be on opening day. First of 4 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Teams coming down from northeast Arkansas to stay here in the north central part of the state for this big basketball tournament. Hey, glad you could join us today. KHPQ 92.1 over the air, on the internet at www.khpq.com. Go to the live link. Streaming live video at the KHPQ Sports on YouTube and the KHPQ Facebook page. And also on your mobile devices, phones or tablets, through the KHPU Hot Country app, Android or Apple. We want to welcome the folks up in Jonesboro from West Side. Going to watch and listen to our broadcast today. We'll hope we'll call you a good game. Let's get straight to Mike Hawley. Get you a little pregame as we're nearing the tip.
Yeah, we're just moments away from the tip-off here. Should be a good one. Number one seeded Clinton Lady Yellow Jackets, 22-6 on the year. They went 12-0 in conference play, and they are ranked number 4 in the state of Arkansas by the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Last game out, Lady Yellow Jackets beat Little Rock Hall by a score of 68-33. Jonesboro West Side, the Lady Warriors, they came with a record of 14 wins, 11 losses. They went 9-7 in Conference 4A3, and they are the number 4 seed out of Conference 3. Their last game was a 58-45 loss to Southside Batesville in the semifinals of the district tournament, and they beat Truman 55-24 in the quarterfinals to punch their ticket to Clinton, and we are underway.
Here we go. West Side controls the tip. They'll be moving from right to left, dressed in red. Yellow Jackets in the home white, trimmed in gold. West Side first shot off the glass. Won't go, tipped around. Loose on the floor. Scramble for it. Sydney Standridge going to be tied up by the Eagles, and I think that'll be alternate possession.
Now, Jonesboro West Side is a guard-oriented basketball team. They returned 3 starters from last season, and now they're going to come out in a full-court press.
Abigail Parks up ahead to Katie Gifford. It goes out of bounds off the Yellow Jackets. Turnover back to West Side.
Jackets haven't seen a press very often this year. The Yellow Jackets are known for their fast break style of basketball. Most teams don't try it. We'll see what happens tonight.
Three-point attempt from the left wing, just below our broadcast position. Won't go off the back of the rim. Kinley Keith trying to chase it down, but West Side recovers out high. Going to dribble down left hand, take it to the left side. Keith, Clinton's best defender on the ball. Shot up, won't go. Offside rebound to Sydney Standridge. Sydney will keep it herself. Right hand, left hand up the floor across midcourt. Steal with the dribble. Pass it off to Reese McDonald, the point guard. They're joined by Abigail Parks, Katie Gifford, and Kinley Keith. Your 5 on the floor for Coach Matthew Post and the Lady Yellow Jackets. McDonald's top, dribble down to the free throw line. Kick it out to Keith. Zone defense by West Side. Cross-court pass. Parks set for three. It's up, and it's in. Abigail Parks starts off the Yellow Jackets scoring with a three-pointer from the left wing.
And we haven't seen a lot of zone defense lately, and it's because of that girl right there, Abigail Parks. She knocks down another three.
She's been on a tear over the last month here for the Yellow Jackets. She is fantastic to watch if you're watching on the video stream today. An early three-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Westside picks up the dribble. Parks defending behind the three-point line, knocked away briefly. Westside recovers.
Shot clock under 10.
Need help. And Westside's going to take a timeout, try to save a possible second turnover.
Talk a little bit about Westside as we got started a little late here tonight, or a quick tip-off, I guess we'd say. Three starters returned from last year. Lainey Welch, Megan Hedger, and Georgia Spinks returned. Spinks may be the best shooter, the coach said. But Hedger, number 13, she had 31 points a few weeks ago against Piggott. Outstanding driving to the basket. And also Lainey Welch, the junior, returns from last year. Welch had 30 points against Forest City this season. Hedger had 31 against Piggott. And they also feature a 5'11" post player in Elizabeth Huffstedler. And so it may be just looking here early, maybe a little bit of the Yellow Jackets' speed and see if they can create some turnovers.
And earlier I referred to Westside as the Eagles. Correct me that. That's the Warriors for Westside coming down from Northeast Arkansas. Jonesboro drive on the right side, off the glass.
There's a shot clock violation, and the officials didn't hear it. That last, 10 feet, the horn had already went off.
And so new this year, the 30.
Coming out of the timeout, there was only 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
It does not reset on that timeout that Jonesboro took. The officials convert the scores table. And now they're going to gather together.
This will be an easy one to fix. They took the ball out with 8 seconds on the shot clock. They dribbled all the way to the Clinton bench and then to the basket. The horn went off about 10 feet from the basket.
And again, a good home crowd across the way from us here in Yellow Jacket Arena. And got a lot of folks from Jonesboro making the trip down just below us here, decked out in red and white. It'll take you 2 hours and 15 minutes to get back and forth from Jonesboro. So glad to have the folks with us. Their cheerleaders are here as well. Lots of people watching on the live stream. Miss Huggins, Robin Huggins says her class,
I think they're
after
going to try
school class
to
is
count
watching
that
the
basket.
game.
I think one of the problems is the shot clock horn is totally different than the game horn at the end of a quarter. I think it really confused the officials. It was a different sound.
And Coach Matthew Post shows his.
She dribbled basically the last 10 feet with the shot clock going off. Now, I do see the alternate official who was sitting down at courtside now telling the officials something here, and he might be correcting that.
The score prior to that play, Yellow Jackets 3, Westside 0.
There they go.
And that is the call. Take the points off the board.
I don't think the Westside fans didn't like it, but it was clearly she went the final 10 feet with the buzzer already sounding.
Here we go, pressure in the backcourt. Yellow Jackets get it across. Standridge up ahead to Gifford. Quick movement, back to Sydney. Inside, contact by the Warriors. Foul called. Sydney Standridge to the free throw line. 2 free throws upcoming. 6:07 in the first. Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead.
And the Yellow Jackets got the ball down the floor quickly.
Got it. Oh, man. Yeah, Sydney's first is up. Carrie White has just delivered her cookies and brownies to Mike Holly and I. I think they're supposed to go to the hospitality room. They may not make it past our table. We better grab a couple. Sydney Standridge's first and second are up and in. It's a 5-point lead by the Yellow Jackets. And pressure in the backcourt now by the Clinton defense. Keep defending. Okay. And Clinton's going to steal it away. Parks to McDonald across the lane. Shot up by Keith. Good. 7-0 the Clinton lead. 5:50 in the first. Full court press. Man press by the Yellow Jackets. McDonald on the ball. They'll get it across midcourt. It's Lainey Welch. She'll dribble down, kick it out onto the right side behind the three-point line to Huffstedler. She'll give it up back to Welch. Dribbles in the lane. Knocked away. Picked up by Abigail Parks. In traffic. Ahead to Keith. Stop. Stutter. Throws it across the lane. Sydney Standridge for 3. It's up. This one won't go. She gets her own rebound. She takes it in for 2 over the front of the rim. Good. Standridge 9-0, the Yellow Jackets to start the game. The students are excited. Coach Post is excited. And a timeout on the floor. 5:26 in the first. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Out of the timeout, Huffstepler with a shot just outside the lane. She's fouled, and that will send
Yellow Jackets open the game with a 9-0 run. Couldn't ask for anything better as you open tournament play, and sometimes you see teams come out, be tight in one of these games, but the Yellow Jackets have been free and easy so far.
As the first free throw is up and in, that's the first points of the afternoon for the Warriors. Second free throw by Huffstetler is up just short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Standridge. Double team, but Sydney will clear, keep it herself. Pass it over to McDonald. And Reese across midcourt. Senior female athlete of the year last year for Clinton High School. Off to Parks, the junior. She'll drive a runner with a one hand. Up, bounce. Bounces off. Rebound by the Warriors. Huffstetler. She'll get it to Welch. Cross midcourt. Right side, down to the lane. Kick it out to Megan Hedger. Her shot won't go. Huffstetler recovers. Back to Hedger. Out high, defended by Keith.
Hedger's a lefty. A little bit different defensive assignment for Kinley Keith. Most of the time, 75% of the time, you're going to see a right-hander.
Huffstetler pops out to the top of the key, defended by Gifford. Good matchup. Welch dribbles down. McDonald back out to the right side. Shot just short off the front of the rim. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by Huffstetler inside. Two-pointer up and in.
And 3 straight points now for Jonesboro Westside. If the Yellow Jackets open the game on a 9-0 run, quickly down the floor. And it'll be a foul on Westside. Hand check foul under the baseline. And the Jackets inbounds under their own basket. It's Kinley Keith, Katie Gifford, Sydney Standridge, and now Maggie Gresham checks in for Standridge. Sophomore into the game for the first time tonight, playing her first ever regional tournament game. Into the corner, Parks doubled up there, gets it to McDonald. Back out front, back to Parks. And cross-court pass to Keith. She'll pull up from the elbow in and out. And rebound. Fought for. There's Keith. She's got it to the corner. Parks off the rim. No good, but Standridge will run it down. Great hustle by Kinley Keith and Standridge to keep the ball alive for Clinton. 9-3 Yellow Jackets, just under the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Reese McDonald, her first shot of the game, off the back iron. Rebound by Kinley Keith. Her pass on the floor, but McDonald chases it down. Reese pulls up from 10. Her shot no good. And Reese comes down with a rebound. It's been a long possession for Clinton. And now Westside rips it away. And Keith will be called for a foul. And the Jackets had probably 5 shots that time at the basket. Came up empty. The Jackets still lead 9-3. First foul on Kinley Keith. Second team foul on the Yellow Jackets. Hedger drives, basket, layup, good. Check that. That's Laney Welch. And now pressure in the backcourt. Jackets on the run. It's 9-5. Standridge inside. Spin move off the glass. Good by Sydney Standridge. Sid's got 6. The Jackets lead 11-5. Wilson in the front court. Or Welch. And she'll turn it over. Hedger will turn it over. And Clinton will have the basketball. Still more pressure in the backcourt by Jonesboro Westside. Gets it to Parks into the front court. And Abigail slips down. The ball goes out of bounds. I don't know if she had a wet spot or what there, but she went down. And Jonesboro Westside has it. Jackets lead by 6.
And in the backcourt now, still a man pressed by the Yellow Jackets. Welch and McDonald should get it across near the midcourt circle. 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. 11-5. Pass gets away. Kinley Keith comes up with it quickly up the floor. Going to turn it into 2-on-1. Maybe kick out to McDonald behind the three-point line. Off the rim, won't go. Off the hands of Maggie Gresham inside. Now it's the Warriors going the other way. Nice move. Left-handed shot won't go. Just short off the rim. Gresham with the rebound. Off to McDonald. Long pass ahead to Standridge. Ball gets loose. Warriors come up with it. The pace a little bit hectic. Both teams turn it over. And now the Warriors going to travel. Welch trying to advance the ball up the floor. 2:05 in the second. Still 11-5.
Pace is up and down. Usually favors the Yellow Jackets at a fast pace. Haven't converted some of these yet as well as they have during the regular season so far, but they have the basketball in a 6-point lead here. Gracie Limble in for the first time tonight.